Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming.
Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech. And if you have one of these, DJI Osmo Pocket, you've been probably waiting for one of these. And no, it's not a dream. The audio adapter for the Osmo Pocket is finally here. So, this is something that I've been waiting for a while now. And when the Osmo Pocket was announced back in last year, end of the year last year, they had a whole slew of accessories that they had advertised as being available for the Osmo Pocket. One of them including this 3.5 millimeter audio adapter so that you can add an external microphone to the Osmo Pocket. Now, the Osmo Pocket's great. I really like it. It has two microphones. It has a microphone on the bottom and it has a microphone here, kind of on the front-facing piece of this. I don't know if you can really see. There's a microphone and there's a microphone. And it does okay if you're indoors or you're in more of a controlled environment. The audio sounds okay from a device of this size. I have a couple other videos you can go back and watch, and you can listen to the sound of the Osmo Pocket just as it is through the device. And for the most part, it sounded all right. Now, this thing really fell apart when you went outside, right? And if there's any sort of wind, any sort of just external, force like that, then this thing just sounded like garbage. I mean, it was really unusable. So one of the things that a lot of people have been waiting for, including me, is the actual release of this thing. Now, if this would have came out when they actually released the Osmo Pocket, then everything would have been fine because I've been like, oh, okay, the audio sucks. Let me just buy this thing, and away we go. But that's not the case. It took forever to get this thing. Didn't actually start shipping, I think, until earlier this month, and we're in March. Right now, so I ordered it as soon as I was kind of able to, after I realized it was available, and I just got it today. So problem is with this thing, it's kind of expensive. It was $39 US and $15 in shipping, unless you spend like $89 on the DJI store. Shipping is not free. So I had to pay $15 in shipping, and it came from China. So I think it said Shenzhen or whatever on the package, but it came today, and now I'm just taking a look at this. So this is it. I mean, it's in this little plastic bag. Says DJI parts and components, DJI.com. This is officially called Spare Part 8. So, I mean, it literally says Spare Part 8 on there, so whatever. But, okay, so 3.5 millimeter adapter, made in China, obviously, as everything is. And here you go. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to test it out real quick. And I'm planning to do more videos with testing a bunch of different microphones. At least, a handful of lavalier microphones. I have a couple Rode microphones that I'll also do a test with. But for right now, I just want to see if this actually works. And so this is the quote-unquote unboxing, if I can get the stupid thing out of here. And then we'll just test it real quick using the Rode SmartLav Plus, because that's what I'm using now to record through the Zoom 6. Or Zoom H1N, not the Zoom H6. And then we'll just do a real quick test and just see what it sounds like. Okay, Osmo Pocket adapter. A lot of a booklet for such a little tiny thing, and basically probably says plug it in. So we'll plug it in and we'll see what happens. So I have the Osmo Pocket here. Let's turn this thing on. There you go. I'll just be kind of recording towards the sign here. Okay, so here's the Osmo Pocket. And I guess we'll just plug it in and see what happens. Actually don't know if I'm supposed to plug it in first or I'm supposed to, let's go to Pro Settings, I guess. Tapped in Pro Settings. It doesn't have anything about audio. So I'm on video. Okay, audio, auto volume, low, moderate, high, auto. So I'll leave it on auto for a second here. You probably cannot see this. And I will get the... All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch over and then use the audio on the Pocket instead of the H1N. So just a second. And most likely you're going to need this sort of adapter to make this thing work. This is because the Rode is a TRRS, which is a tip ring sleeve. So the tip, and this is a ring sleeve. You can see that. That's like the three lines on the thing. So if you have a microphone like this that works with smartphones and other kind of devices like that, you're going to need an adapter. So this is a TRRS to a TRS, and the TRS is the tip. See up. So the first section of this is the tip. This is a ring, and then this is the sleeve. So you can see the difference here. Maybe you can see the difference, right? So one has basically 3 black lines, and the other one has 2 black lines. And you can see there's 2 sleeves, 2 rings, sleeve, tip, ring, sleeve. Anyways, so long story short, you got to use one of these things, and you plug it in, and I don't know if this makes a difference which direction this goes. Probably should go that way. All right, so start recording here. I don't know if this is okay. So now I'm recording. Let's see if this works. So it's plugged in, and I'm recording. I'll do the rub test here. So I'm assuming you could hear that, kind of touching the microphone. Yeah, so that's that. So that is on just the auto setting. So now I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to stop. Hi, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and now I switched it back to the auto setting on the DJI Osmo Pocket audio adapter. So I'm going to flip over to the computer and kind of listen to these, see what they sound like, and I guess we'll go from there. Like I said, the plan is to just kind of do this test unboxing, get the video up, and then over the next couple days or over the weekend, I'm going to do some tests with different microphones so you can see kind of what those different microphones sound like, probably on an indoor basis, you know, just to do the test there. And then I'll go outside and I'll kind of walk around, and hopefully it'll be a little windy, and I'll do like more of like a vlog style test just to see kind of what that sounds like. And so then we'll kind of go from there. So I'm going to flip over to the computer and we'll see how this stuff sounds. So long story short here, I need to do some more testing, basically. at least with the Rode SmartLav Plus, the audio levels, if you're not using the auto setting on the Osmo Pocket, they're just way too low to use. I couldn't even hear the low. The moderate was like barely, audible. High also was like peaking at minus 42 decibels in Premiere. So even if I tried to jack it up, it just sounded like crap. So I don't know what's going on. I think maybe some of the lavaliers might have not enough output gain for the audio processor in the Osmo Pocket to work correctly, I guess. When I was looking at their website, they did specifically name a few different actual thing. The Rode VideoMicro, the Rode VideoMic Pro, and a few other ones. So I don't know what the deal is there. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more investigation and some more testing. I do have some more lavalier microphones, and I'm gonna do a video, I guess, next time here, where I test each one of them and just see how how that sounds, I guess. If any of you have done this and have some just thoughts about it, or if you've run into some issues and have some tips or tricks, let me know, because I'm a little bit frustrated. I thought this would just work out of the box, after spending so much money on it. I thought it would just be kind of a seamless thing and it would work great. But yeah, no. So I got to figure out if it's the Rode VideoMicro lavalier, or the Rode SmartLav lavalier that's the problem, or something else here. So again, my experience here is that the anything but auto sounded like crap. I couldn't even hear it, I guess. It didn't sound like anything. I couldn't hear it. And then the auto seemed to have been doing some really quick adjustments. So as you talk louder, it got softer, right? Or if you talked not as loud, it kind of raised it a little bit. So it's doing some obviously auto adjustments, but that's probably not what I want either. I want a consistent sound based on the volume of my voice, and I don't want it to keep fluctuating like that. So I really have to do some more research. First initial feelings is not so impressed, but then again, I only spent about 15 minutes playing around with this. I just wanted to show the unboxing and my initial thoughts. So definitely we'll have some follow-up videos on this for sure. This is Andrew from TS for Tech, and I'll see you next time.